The women's 100 backstroke S11 final is next. We have Stephanie Duard from France in lane number 1, making sure those goggles are not going to fall off. The French swimmer. There's Martina Rabellini, 17-year-old, next to another 17-year-old, Marina Podobna from the Ukraine. Mary Fisher, well, she is the world champion, Paralympic silver medalist in lane 4. Daniela Schulte in 5 may challenge the New Zealander for this title. Shikako Ono from Japan in lane number 6. She may feature in the medals. 14-year-old Elizabeth Egel from Estonia in lane 7, and Lee Guizhou, already a medalist in the 2 freestyle events we've seen at these championships so far. But Mary Fisher, gotta be the big favourite for this one, Giles.
Well, yeah, she has, but it's Daniela Schulte who's the quickest on paper coming into this meet. Don't write her off yet, Paul. She was excellent yesterday. She looks like she means business again today.
We have a contrast in styles between the 2 favourites, Mary Fisher and Daniela Schulte. Daniela Schulte, great exponent of just going down the centre of the lane, not really near the lane ropes. But Mary Fisher, she does like to hug the lane ropes slightly, just getting the confidence from knowing that she is moving in the correct direction, not swaying across any of the lanes. And she uses the lane ropes to great effect.
Well, it's a real trade-off, isn't it? Do you go down the lane rope potentially increasing your resistance and drag, but knowing exactly where you are in the lane so that you're not snaking about, or do you take a risk and go down the centre of the lane, but without the ability to know exactly where you are? And we've seen, as we saw in the last race, often when these S11 swimmers, they hit the lane rope, they'll then try and correct. They often overcorrect and go straight back into the lane rope on the other side, and that'll cost time.
Well, it will. If that's the case, you're not swimming 100 metres, you're swimming a lot more than that, and that is going to cost you time, as you say, Giles. Well, there's Elizabeth Egel, the 14-year-old. They are just waiting for the confirmed result of the previous event, we are told. So we shall wait and see when we get the official result for that, but these ladies are ready to go. A little bit frustrating when we're held at the start, Giles.
Well, absolutely. Interesting, just talking about Elizabeth Egel there. She's, as you said, very, very young, but second fastest in the world so far this year. Set 1:25.84 in Berlin. Well, she only went 1:29 in the heat, so she's got something more in the tank.
She had a good European Championships last year at age 13, and she was in Glasgow earlier this year with the Estonian team who came here for the British international meet to swim against the other international swimmers, check out the venue here, and she performed pretty well there. Mary Fisher, well, 5 gold medals at the last World Championships in Montreal. Spoke to her on the way here to the pool. She was feeling confident. We do now have a confirmed result from the first event. We'll bring you that when we can. But we will move on to this event, the women's 100 backstroke S11.
Take your marks.
It does promise to be a head-to-head battle between Mary Fisher and Daniela Schulte. You can't count out everyone else, but Fisher and Schulte are the pre-race favourites.
Well, and as expected, Mary Fisher headed straight for that left-hand lane rope. There you can see she's probably just brushing it with her forearm as that hand whips through to the end of the stroke. Also going well on the outside of her is Podobna of the Ukraine, but I think we'll expect to see her fade. Interestingly, Schulte as well now over on the lane rope. There's the tap for Mary Fisher, later than her competitors. She's up quite quickly, again over onto the lane rope, Paul, but it's quite nice backstroke swimming this. Nice roll to the shoulders. very much sticking on that backstroke, on that lane rope as we come now into the final 25 metres. Difficult to see the lead change here.
Yeah, Mary Fisher is just holding that lead now, and it looks like she is going to stay ahead of Daniela Schulte, who was through in the silver medal position, with Podobna in the bronze medal position. But here comes Mary Fisher. Let's have a look at the clock. It's going to be very close to the world record. It's just outside the record time. It's a new championship record for Mary Fisher of New Zealand, and she will claim her second gold medal of these championships. It was a convincing win in the end. She wins by a second and a half from Danielle Schulte from Germany, and Marina Podobna from Ukraine gets the bronze medal. It's a repeat of the result we had at the last World Championships in Montreal 2 years ago. Fisher, Schulte and Podobna.
Well, it was a good swim from Podobna to bring the bronze. Here's the start, lane 4, Mary Fisher. And there you can see, using the lane rope effectively as a guide. She'll be just brushing that with the forearm of her right arm. There we go. And they're using the tap on the side there. Doesn't actually get it right in the end, clatters into the wall. Fortunately, she had a big enough lead that it didn't actually mean any difference to the medal standings for Mary Fisher.
She won't be aware that she's won until these goggles are checked. Her tapper is not allowed to tell her. These goggles look okay. Confirmed result for the women's 100 backstroke S11. Mary Fisher of New Zealand takes the gold ahead of Daniela Schulte and Marina Podobna.